Think you two can be birds of a feather?
More supplies have been added.
Time to go.
Right. Olivia!
Were you able to subdue it?
For now.
That was a rather ferocious monster, yes? Come on!
What is that thing?
That's it. I was still hoping that I imagined the whole thing. But no. The White Wraith. It's real! Nata? It's okay.
Is that what we're after?
The White Wraith.
Well, there's nothing for us here. Let's head back to base camp. Wait! Could you give me some time to investigate what it was doing here?
Shall we return to base camp for now? Let's go.
Okay, let's review what we know. First, I think we can agree that the monster that crashed our hunt was indeed the White Wraith.
We can also report that it did something to the Leviathan that proved fatal. However, there were no traces of external trauma, which means the White Wraith was somehow able to use a non-physical method of attack. Not troubling at all.
We should pay the Woodwoods a visit. Someone else might have seen our culprit.
My unit will investigate here a bit longer. Good luck.
Can we go yet?
Hunter, is it true you had a... Got something in mind? I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Hello. Anything catch your eye? Yo. I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Hello. Look good? Alrighty. Perfection. Perfection. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection. Come back anytime. Are you ready to go meet the what's? Okay. I sure hope the what's saw something. Hey, we should stick together. Oh. Are you ready to go meet the what's? All right, let's go then. The what's should be this way. The rain's let up. The forest is so radiant. Whoa! There's a whole flutter of them. Yeah, a true moment of natural beauty. It sure is pretty. Look, it's full of fish. What are they called? Well, those are stardusters. I saw some sushi fish too. Stardusters always move in schools. It's like a rainbow. Three out of 10. That was so... I think that might be my favorite sight today. The water over there is clear. It's not often you get to see the environment change so rapidly.
Much gratifications, little creatures. Are you here for our gloryfulness, honey?
Hello. Actually, we have a few questions, if that's all right.
A monster with chain-like appendages arrived during the downpour. Did you happen to see where it went?
Nay, none of us had eyes for such things. Not while we are preoccupied with honey basking.
During the downpour, we encountered a leviathan.
It covered itself in a veil of water.
Ah, Lord of Forest. It appears when the sky falls out.
I guess it stays in the water until the rains come. The flooding must widen its area of activity.
Given that, it must be the forest's apex predator.
I see you're busy gathering honey.
Precisely. After the sky falls out, a sparkling settles over the forest. Water, greeneries, honey, all is most twinklest. This is the way of the forest and what was since big time ago.
A promise of something brighter after the rains. Over the generations, the Woodwoods have learned to live in harmony with this place.
Yes, yes, harmony, good word.
Well, nobody saw anything. The trail has gone cold.
Stay here.
Come on.
For you.
Yes!
Zato!
Travelers.
I didn't expect to see you way out here. Are you all together?
We ran into each other near base camp. So my unit offered to accompany them on the road.
Where to?
A village among the oil springs. We make the trip there after every sand tide to trade.
Where is this place?
Beyond the forest, they are well known for their craftsmanship. The stone, bone, and oil folk that dwell there have been perfecting their art since ancient times.
Perked my ears right up.
Move out!
Yes, sir.
You are looking for your home, yes? A land rich in history might be the perfect place to find answers. Let us travel there together.
Home. Yes. Take me with you.
I'd like to see this place too.
I did not expect to travel with so many, but the more the merrier.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. Let's mount up.
So the oil fields are just beyond here?
Yes, along our trade route. I can vouch for its safety.
Have you been trading with this village long?
Since beyond remembering. After the season of plenty, we travel there to trade. Of course, traveling during the season of fallow has its risks. I was past this responsibility some time ago, and our way of life continues unchanged. at the oil well basin. As the name suggests, oil wells up here during one season and then burns in a raging fire the next.
Fire is the way of the land, then.
We should consider investing in some heat-resistant equipment.
Can't argue with that.
Don't fall from your perch now.
It's fine. This Saker can glide to catch us.
Tight squeeze. This paired with the bridge must be effective at keeping large monsters out.
We are nearly to the Everforge, Azuz.
I'm getting excited. An artisan's paradise.
You said there were 3 tribes? I wonder how the bone folks source their materials.
I wonder if any of it's worth a sniff.
Both of you, try not to embarrass us.
I will introduce you to the chiefs when we arrive. Do not fret about formalities. They are quite casual.
That would be great, thank you.
Alma, can we ask about the keepers?
Of course we will.
Let me show you to the chiefs.
Quite a setup.
You can say that again.
I see not all the forges are in use.
It will be fine.
You say that, but...
Hey! Good to see you, friend. Thanks for coming.
It's been a while.
What a nice surprise. You'll have to stay for the festival.
Let me introduce you. These are Kunafa's guests. They are travelers from the west.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well then, that makes you our guests as well. Welcome, travelers. I present you Azuz, the Everforge.
As you can see, we have a long history of crafts making. My name is Ida, Chief of the Bone Folk. If you need monster materials crafted, we're the best there is.
I am Dolgod. I lead the Stone Tribe. If it's rocks or minerals, we got you covered.
It is such a pleasure. I'll take the grand tour, please.
You lucked out. You're just in time for the Fire Spring Festival.
That will win.
Sure you will.
They ignite the Everforge during the festival. It is quite a formidable force.
There is plenty of time before things kick off. So please, go ahead and make yourselves at home. Take a load off. Relax.
Thank you so much. You're very kind.
Show our guests around.
Right. This way.
This will do nicely.
Hey! I want to go observe the bone folk. It's fine, right?
I want to go check out this Everforge myself.
I wish I could doppelganger myself so I could see it all at once.
I have business with the oil folks' chief. He's held the position for a long time. Countless years, so his knowledge must run pretty far back.
Then he might have heard of the Keepers.
Follow me.
Just forget it, boss! I hate you!
Wait! I'm coming with you!
I hope we didn't come at a bad time.
The girl. She is one of the oil folk. I hope it's nothing serious.
So Alma and the others are going to talk to the chief. What's your plan?
The oil folks' chief is a man by the name Yabran. He was once down.
Never seen these monster materials before.
How does this work? So what's your take? It's what Avis seems up. And
Who are you?
Hello. You must be the oil folk chief.
Greetings. We were hoping we might have a word. My name is Alma.
I'm Nanta.
It is good to see you again, Chief Yabran.
Zato. Still kicking, I see. Who are these people?
Trustworthy friends. They saved Kunafa in our hour of need.
That's so. Managed to impress even you, huh?
We're searching for this boy's home. Have you ever heard of the Keepers?
Keepers? Can't say that I have. Oh. Is that a Wilkstone pendant? No, not quite. And yet it strikes me as very similar. Some time ago I heard about an object that served as the Wilkstone's counterpart.
Do you know where it's produced?
Hardly. But long ago, the population thrived and had access to more advanced technology. Perhaps these keepers are what remain of a tribe with connections to that ancient age.
My village is at the end of an underground tunnel.
Lots of tunnels around here. Well, see if I can find you a guide.
Where was that girl headed earlier?
Maki? She went to gather auric oil. It's needed for the Fire Spring Festival. She's desperate to see our tribe succeed. Don't listen to a damn thing I say.
May I ask why you're against her going?
Because some things are more important. Enough of that. Problem is the gathering site is crawling with monsters this time of year. If Roku knew what was good for him, he'd have brought her home.
I heard you ignite your Everforge during the Fire Spring Festival.
We use the tremendous heat from the fire spring to produce Azuz's specialty, auricalcite. However, the quality of the auricalcite hinges entirely on the integrity of the materials used to forge it. Recently, the oil folks' offerings haven't been up to snuff. Lackluster, they say. Ha! As if I care. I don't care.
So the girl is heading right into a monster den?
If I may be so bold.
What? But... oh. You seem like a...
We'll find her. I promise.
Come and speak to me once you're ready. I'm going with you. Shall we begin the search? Right. Let's be on.
Any idea where she might have gone?
We're looking for a monster den where auric oil can be gathered. I asked Yabran for some directions and gave the scent to our scout flies. Said the exit near the bone folk is our best bet.
he's run off again.
Can't blame her for being worried for the tribe.
Just follow the scout flies. You know where to go. Gibran warned me that oil accumulates in this area very easily. It'll be like walking through tar. Bastion, that looks like a good place for a pop-up camp. Mean we're getting close?
Tread carefully.
This must be what they were gathering. Wait, isn't this... It's still in pretty good shape. It looks like it was just left here. Like someone abandoned it while they were in a hurry. They couldn't have gone far. Let's keep searching.
Definitely not happy we're here.
I hope nothing happened to them. We won't find out until we deal with this thing first.
Right.
The Rompopolo is a brute rider that favors swampy terrain. The gas it stores up and expels has poison and explosive properties. Stay clear of it. hunt. Now, let's go find Maki. She can't have gone far. Who's there? Look! Please, can you help me? Rokul hurt himself when we were running.
I think I twisted something.
This is all my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh, lighten up. I'll be fine. I can't wait to see the boss's face. He'll get it. Oh! Our way then! So, what's your story, friends?
We came here looking for you. The chief told us what happened. Did he change his mind? Wish me luck?
He was worried about you.
Oh, okay. But look! We got it! This should be enough. When does the fire spring begin?
Glad you asked.
Great apes! They start to get really worked up when the fire spring is about to happen. We have to leave before they see us. Come on! Are you okay? They're starting without us! Did we make it in time? Hey, guys!
Get your head out of the crude! Time's a wasted!
All material is vital.
Over there.
Not a scrap wasted.
You get that
On
one.
it!
Just look at that firebrand go. Reminds me of me. You watching?
Yeah.
Listen up! It's time!
Is that supposed to happen?
Stoke it more! Right! Ready!
Nothing!
Chief, what is this?
The fire spring. Has it forsaken us?
Everyone stop! The festival is off!
What? Don't cry, Maki. We'll have other chances.
Sorry about this, travelers. You too, my friend. This has never happened before.
How can this be? The fire spring never fails to come.
Forgive me, but if it's a natural phenomenon, there's not really any way of knowing when or if it will occur, correct?
What are you talking about? Does the sun forget to rise?
Exactly. The cycle of fallow and plenty is a natural constant.
Constant?
I'm not giving up now. We have to fix this.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think you all need to see this.
Let's take a look.
I'm
told this helical beauty is known as the land spine. There. Do you recognize those crystals?
Is that... Welk?
Correct. And this network is its source. Look. The crystals are forming wherever the land spine is damaged.
But they were using Welk and Kunafa too, like it was nothing unusual at all.
I think we can assume the land spine stretches all across the Eastlands. Our friends here were using the Wilk to stoke their Everforge, but it's no ordinary fuel. And therein lies our enigma. What is it? What is this energy for?
What?
Just gonna have to fix it.
Huh?
What is it?
You must return to the village. Sandtide is coming.
Impossible. It is too soon.
We thought so as well. Even the Elder.
I see. I am sorry, but I must return home.
Of course.
Go look after your people.
I guess that we'll...
I'm going with him.
What?
What if the White Wraith comes back? It showed up on the day of the rainstorm. And we saw it fly off in the direction of the desert. Maybe it's inside the sandstorm this time.
It is possible.
I'd like to join as well. I must learn more about this creature's unique abilities.
Sounds like we're all going back to Kunafa then. Let's prepare to leave quickly.
Oh.
Oh.
Got a sec? I got something for you. Hey. Hey. What are we making today? Ready to get to work? I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection. Look good? Alrighty. Perfection. I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Fit you to a T. Sure. Anything catch your eye? Yeah. What are we making today? Ready to get to work? Look good? Look good? Got something in mind? I'm ready to work. What are we making today? Look good? Anything catch your eye? I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Fit you to a T.
I need to find Alma. You keeping stocked?
We should head for Kunafa as soon as possible. Are you all set on supplies? Everyone, we're leaving. Sato, what's the situation?
Chaotic. We cannot unravel why the sand tide is happening again so soon.
We intend to go to the Eye of the Storm. There's a good chance the monster we're after is there.
The Eye of the Storm? You mean the wind's gasp? No telling what terror awaits you there. Still, I shall not dissuade you from your calling.
Thank you. We head to the wind's gasp.
What's the other one?
From the look of it, that must be this region's apex predator.
This could get ugly. We better keep our distance.
Well, we can observe from afar.
You can't!
Why? Why did it attack us? Did we do something wrong? There must be a reason, right? You're a hunter. You've got a weapon, and you do nothing? Give it to me, and I'll... The others should be at the camp beneath the oasis.
Got it. The lightning has them amped up.
So it's a trap.
done! Phew, that was one heck of a monster. Should we go find the others? They should still be at the pop-up camp.
How is he?
He's calmed down. Says he'd rather be alone. It's the first time I've seen him this upset. Poor kid.
He'll be okay.
Hey, there's something I need to show you. It's back there.
Thanks.
Appreciated.
Why is it glowing?
No clue, but I noticed it when setting up camp.
So, this is what Werner was going on about.
Yeah, it looks just like what we saw in Azu's, except this one's glowing. So, where do you think it goes?
Good, we can go back outside.
Yeah. It stopped glowing.
What does it mean?
I'm just gonna toss this out there, but... I think this and the sandstorm might be connected? Silly, right?
No, it's a real possibility.
We should tell Werner what we found.
Good idea. But do you mind if we stop by Kunafa before we go? I'd like to check in on everyone. Sato must also be worried.
Yeah, good call.
Eric and I will take Nata back to base camp. Let's join up later.
What an ordeal. And that monster you faced. The Elder has spoken of its fearsomeness and how between the
The white Eric.
It's a lot.
Let's head back to Azu's.
Bet I could set up camp there.
materials I gathered in your item box.
Who are you again? I'm busy.
And just like that, the light blinked out. You guys get anything?
Let's just say I'm still investigating. Not gonna present my findings until I'm certain. Enough chit-chat, though. You've got a visitor.
Hey, I heard you're looking for an underground tunnel. Yabron filled me in. That land spine continues down into the subterranean. I can show you the way if you want.
That might be the tunnel I came through.
That would be great. Let's mount up.
Just follow me. The place I'm talking about is way down deep, in an area we call the subterranean. Sometimes we go there to mine, but we generally avoid it. Between the gas, lava, and monsters, there's too much that can go wrong and no way to call for help.
Sounds dangerous. We really appreciate you taking the risk for us.
Nah, it's Yabron you should thank. He went around the whole village asking for help. Said he wanted to help out the travelers who came to his aid. So I volunteered, basically.
Aw, he did that for us.
Oh, there's our ride down.
It'll take us to the subterranean?
Yep.
That's handy.
We're almost there.
So where does the land spine lead?
If you look east from the basin, you'll see a huge cliff. It stretches to there. But don't expect me to go near it. As we say in the zoos, don't go down a hole without a ladder.
A huge cliff. Nata. Yeah.
We're here.
It really is an underground tunnel.
I remember this. I came through here.
You're sure?
Yeah. From that direction.
We finally made it.
The Keeper's Village should be right through there.
I'm ready to go home.
Well then, let's hurry.
Okay.
Thank you for everything.
I hope you're sure about this. Be careful.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
We've come a long way.
Huh? It can't be. You said this was...
But this is the way to your village.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Why?
Take it easy. Hey. This must be that cliff that Satesh warned us about. All right, so what do you say we head back to the surface and regroup?
Yeah, good idea. Let's see if we can find another route back.
I'm sorry.
No need for that. Come on, it'll work out.
Voice? Maybe I'm imagining things.
Nursilla!
Greets me with a new mask, or are you my salvation? So, what shall it be? Should I leave it to fate?
No! We're gonna save you!
This is clearly a job for the guild.
I struggle, ergo I am. Faced with death, I am finally, truly alive.
Hunter, in order to rescue the Linean and secure the surrounding area, the guild authorizes you to hunt that Nursilla.
I'm on it.
We'll be back at camp.
Look for an opening and try to free the world.
Let's have another Hunter surprise today. A supply shipment coming. Find something useful.
Are there what brings me best? sights left unseen.
Can't move.
I then, what fate wills with us. So many sights left unseen. I then, what fate wills, fate must. The end. How peculiar. The end. How peculiar.
I gathered some materials too. Check your field pouch.
So many sights left unseen. The end. How peculiar. What's this? The footprints of destiny grow fainter.
Get the Woodwood down.
Ah, I stand corrected. My end in disguise you were not. Many thanks for the daring rescue. I am Rove, a humble Woodwood questing far from home.
Hello, Rove. I'm Alma. I don't suppose you know your way around this place, do you?
I do. Ask, and you shall be elucidated.
Well, you might say we're, lost.
Could you help us get our bearings? We're trying to reach higher ground, but we can't find a way up.
Shall I be your guide? No objections, I insist. It is the least I can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now, things are not looking very good for Democratic House Rep Jamie Raskin. You see, we've all known for a long time that Raskin is corrupt. We've known that he's incredibly partisan and willing to weaponize the justice system against his political opponents. But what we just found out is that he's also curiously involved with one of the largest government corruption scandals in recent history. $160 million. That's how much taxpayer money flowed into a USAID contractor called Global Communities tied directly to Jamie Raskin. In fact, now that all of this is out in the open, even Elon Musk is commenting on the situation. Typing on X, many such situations. Government funding to non-governmental organizations goes through various money laundering shell companies until reaching guys like Raskin. So there you have it. Not a good look. But okay, let's break all of this down. Various money laundering shell companies.
Well, if he's offering, I say we accept.
Rove, we'll need time to get ready. Do you mind waiting?
Certainly. I shall tarry here until the mood strikes you.
You can never be too prepared.
companies until reaching guys like Raskin. So there you have it. Not a good look. But okay, let's break all of this down. As reported, Representative Jamie Raskin, one of the key figures on the J6 committee that received a pardon from President Biden, is linked to a massive $160 million scandal from USAID. Not only was he part of the squad trying to keep us in check during the J6 hearings, but he's also the representative for Global Communities, a giant USAID contractor that raked in $160 million in 2023. That's right, folks. You see, Raskin isn't just some random member of Congress cashing in on government waste. No, he was literally one of the loudest voices on the J6 committee, the very same committee that tried to declare Trump an evil insurrectionist and bar him from holding public office again. But here's the funny thing about all of that. While Raskin was busy trying to destroy Donald Trump, he was also raking in millions from the same corrupt government system that Trump is now exposing. So now it all makes sense. Now, let's not forget that January 6th committee was a complete and total scam because of guys like Raskin. If you all remember, despite all of their grandstanding, they failed to prove that Trump was actually an insurrectionist. Instead, they were exposed for being corrupt themselves after allegations surfaced that they were tampering with witnesses using encrypted messaging apps. But folks, as we all now know, the real goal of the J6 committee was never really to find the truth. No, the real goal was to invoke Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which states that anyone guilty of insurrection can never hold elected office again. And guess who was one of the loudest voices pushing for this? Jamie Raskin. In fact, here's Jamie Raskin in his own words from just a couple months ago, in which he says that Democrats should prepare for Civil War-like conditions if Trump is to become president again.
What can be put into the Constitution can slip away from you very quickly. And the greatest example going on right now before our very eyes is Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which they're just disappearing with a magic wand, as if it doesn't exist, even though it could not be clearer what it's stating. And so, they want to kick it to Congress. So it's going to be up to us on January 6, 2025 to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then we need bodyguards for everybody in Civil War conditions, all because the 9 justices, not all of them, but these justices who have not many cases to look at every year, not that much work to do, a huge staff, great protection, simply do not want to do their job and interpret what the great 14th Amendment means.
That's right. Raskin was literally fear-mongering about a civil war if Trump were to win the election. And yet, despite the best efforts of Democrats like Jamie Raskin, the Supreme Court ultimately shut down their insurrectionist plan in a sweeping 9-0 decision during the Republican primary in 2024. That's right. Even the Supreme Court unanimously agreed Trump is not an insurrectionist and the Democrats don't get to use the 14th Amendment to keep him off the ballot. The Democrats lost, their plan failed, Raskin lost, and now Trump is back in the White House, and guess what? Now all of Raskin's corruption is coming to light. But now, folks, before we move on, I want to say real quick, if you enjoy the daily news coverage, please consider subscribing to the channel because it really does help a ton with my daily struggle against the YouTube algorithm. But okay, folks, check this out. You guys have only seen the beginning of Jamie Raskin's hypocrisy. If you might remember, Jamie Raskin multiple times has gone on the record saying that only someone who's guilty of a crime would ever accept a presidential pardon. Well, guess what? Jamie Raskin himself accepted a presidential pardon from Joe Biden just days before he left the White House. So I'm sitting here thinking, which is it, Mr. Raskin? Are you guilty of something, or are you just a massive hypocrite? Honestly, probably both. And so, folks, knowing all of that stuff that we just talked about, now it makes complete and total sense why Jamie Raskin has been complaining endlessly about Elon Musk for the last couple weeks. Because Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency is finally exposing all of the corruption that has allowed people like Jamie Raskin to get rich off of the taxpayer dime. And so, like I said, for the last couple weeks, Jamie Raskin has been losing his mind. And so that's why Raskin is now calling for the impeachment of Elon Musk. Yes, you heard that right. He wants to impeach Elon Musk, who's a private citizen. Take a look at this.
Does not like the idea that a guy who would not even be constitutionally eligible to run for president is acting as president, a guy who, if he were president, would be impeached immediately because he's taking billions of dollars in foreign government emoluments from all over the world. And some people have actually been talking about impeaching President Elon Musk right now, on the theory that he's usurped the powers of the presidency. So,
folks, you can't make this stuff up. And as if that wasn't insane enough, Raskin now also wants to file a class action lawsuit on behalf of the American people against Elon Musk, claiming that the Department of Government Efficiency is violating people's privacy. Take a look at this.
What I'm thinking about, and talking to my friends at Democracy Defenders and other lawyers about, is could there be a nationwide class action lawsuit to follow up on last week's victories against Musk, against the Trump administration for this breach in computer security and the data of all American taxpayers? It could be a class action suit on behalf of all Americans. If the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers want to opt out and they don't want their part of the money for the contamination of their data, fine, they can opt out. But really, it's a suit on behalf of everybody because that's our information. It doesn't belong to Elon Musk or his little midnight crew. It belongs to the people, and the government has to hold it in trust.
Folks, Jamie Raskin and the other Democrats like him are absolutely terrified that Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and the Department of Government Efficiency are finally uncovering all of this fraud, waste, and abuse that's been going on unadulterated in our federal budget. And now that we know that Raskin himself has some very shady ties to this $160 million USAID slush fund, it all makes sense. So folks, how about this? Let's put it all together here. Jamie Raskin was one of the leading voices on the highly corrupt J6 committee, which sought to weaponize the Constitution against President Trump. While doing that, he was linked to a $160 million USAID Democrat-backed slush fund. Elon Musk publicly called him out for it for being part of what is effectively a money laundering scheme. And now, Raskin is attacking Elon Musk, calling for impeachments and lawsuits. Folks, do you see what's going on here? Jamie Raskin is panicking. He's trying to fight back against all of this, trying to protect all of his corruption, but the walls are closing in on him. And guess what? Here's what I think. This is only the beginning. As Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency continue to find and expose corruption and fraud within our federal government, guess what? People like Jamie Raskin, corrupt politicians, will just continue to get exposed themselves. And hey, in my opinion, that is a good thing. But folks, I think that's going to be a wrap for today's video, so please let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section down below. Please like the video if you liked the video. Like I said earlier, please consider subscribing to the channel because it really does help a ton. Thank you all very much for tuning in today, and of course, as always, stay safe.
This is what the beginning of dictatorship looks like. When you Be a tough guy without the United States, and your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. You're right now not in a very good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. Right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. Your country is in big trouble. Wait a minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President.
Why don't you wear a suit?
Lui, c'est Brian Glenn. Ce journaliste est chargé de couvrir la Maison-Blanche pour le média d'extrême droite Real America's Voice. Et sa question est à l'image de la conférence de presse qui a eu lieu entre Donald Trump et Volodymyr Zelensky, lunaire.
Why don't you wear a suit? You're at the highest level in this country's office, and you refuse to wear a suit. Just want to see if you do own a suit?
Yeah, you have problems.
A lot of Americans have problems with you not
Really?
respecting.
I don't have
the
such.
office.
I will wear a costume after this war will finish.
Okay.
Yes, maybe one.
Maybe something like this?
Something like
Yes,
yours.
sir.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Maybe something better. I don't know. We will see. Maybe something cheaper than. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Si cet échange peut surprendre, ce n'est rien comparé au face-à-face tendu qui a eu lieu entre les deux présidents, pourtant venus négocier un accord sur les minerais et les terres rares.
From the very beginning of the war,
You're not
Mr.
in a good position. You don't have the
the
cards right now. With us, you start having
not playing cards.
Right now, you don't.
I'm very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War III.
What do you think
You're
about?
gambling with
What do you
World
think
War III.
Après cet échange, pas de signature d'accord, pas de conférence de presse, Zelensky a été prié de quitter les lieux. Quant à la question du journaliste,
Why don't you wear a suit?
ces photos de Winston Churchill à la Maison-Blanche durant la Seconde Guerre mondiale qui tournent sur X restent la meilleure réponse.